How has your week been? Friday's always a good thing, but so we are going to be back outside in this video trying to get some more things ready for spring and summer. I'm behind like always, but that's okay. What you're seeing here, I did finish this the day whenever I did the last mulch a couple weekends ago, but like I said, I ran out of mulch, and then I went to get pine straw and mulch and the things, and they were out of pine straw. So it's just been kind of like a work in progress as they have the things, or as I get the things and have the time to do the things. That's kind of how it worked out. So this is the same day as the original outside yard work, so I guess you could kind of just continue it on. But here I ran out of mulch, and then I did, like I said, I went to get more pine straw and mulch, and they only had mulch and not pine straw. So this is literally, I think, 3 different days that I put together because I finally got to finish the projects I started. But so sometimes that's just how it works. You have the time, but then they don't have the things, or you have the things, but you don't have the time, and you just get to it when you get to it. So I am just going to finish up spreading all this mulch, and then we're going to make it to the store to get some more mulch, but not pine straw. But, it happens sometimes, and that's totally fine. I really enjoyed hearing all the projects that you got going on this spring and different things. Sorry. The wind knocked you over. I helped you up. Sorry. But so, I enjoy doing the spring projects. But here lately, I've been not having as much time, but I still really enjoy getting outside. It just makes you feel better. I love being outside and doing things. I also try to hold off, and I think I'm the only one in the neighborhood. But if you are also one, please let me know. I try to hold off turning on the AC as long as possible, and I open the windows because I find that when I close my house up, I don't go outside as much. And that is not good for me, just because I love sunshine and I'm horribly low on vitamin D, who never takes my vitamins. So so I just need the sunshine. So I try to spend as much time outside as possible. Okay, so I was thinking about getting pavers, and when I went to Lowe's to get mulch, I decided to check to see what they had, because I don't like this plastic edger. It doesn't do the best job keeping the mulch in, and I didn't want to use a metal one because I feel like it would be a trip hazard. So I checked to see what kind of different stone options they had, and I really like these, and I thought that they would look nice. And to be honest, I really like how it turned out, and I think it was about $12 is what I paid for these, and I just guessed, and 6 ended up working out great. So they fit perfect, so I guess it was just meant to be. But I really like the way they turned out, and it's just the small things. Sometimes it's just doing the little things makes such a huge difference, and I really want to focus on making my house a home, and of course staying in a budget because it's expensive. And I just want to take care of what I have, if that makes sense, and improve upon it. We have done big projects in our house. Pre-YouTube, I did, my husband and I, we did, the living room is an addition. It didn't exist. Our bedroom is an addition. It didn't exist. So we did a lot of things, and we did a lot of it ourselves. So I'm not afraid of taking on a project, but sometimes you just can't afford to do all the big things, or you just want to go through and finally finish the things you started, if that makes sense. Because I honestly feel like whenever we finished our addition, we were so focused on just being done that I didn't go through to put the touches to make it feel homey. So that's what I'm working on now. And then also I'm going to remove this monkey grass because I don't even know how monkey grass got here, but it always comes back. I thought about putting it on the retaining wall in the backyard where the pool is. I would have to show you. I don't know if I've ever showed that area. But so anyways, I thought about putting it there to keep weeds because I can't really mow there. But I'm going to get that pulled up. And then I found an azalea bush today on clearance. And I love a good clearance plant. And it was like $9 and there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know why it was on clearance. It was gorgeous. So I'm going to get this put here. I thought about buying another rose bush, but honestly, I'm sick of being stabbed by them. So we're going to go with azaleas. The other two guys are going to stay there. And if they decide to start acting a fool or dying, we'll address that then. But so we're going to get this done and then we're going to head over to the garden. I also decided I need to go ahead and mow this because it was getting very tall. I had spent some time getting my garden beds ready and trying to get some seeds in and all the things, but I had not spent some time really taking care of the lawn. So we're going to get this mowed, and then I thought I was going to get more done this day, and it came a monsoon. It was supposed to rain, but it wasn't calling until much later in the evening, and it started so quick it wasn't even funny. And it came out of nowhere. Here it looks overcast and then it goes right back sunny in just a minute, and then not even 20 minutes later it is pouring down. Thunder, lightning, all the things. So I did not get much done this day, but that's okay. We're gonna keep on working through it. Speaking of stain, I need to restain that porch as well. I want to paint, I think I want to paint the fence black. I know I definitely don't want white. I thought about staining it, but I think the black fence paint will be the best option. But I also need to go through and pressure wash the porches really well, especially the side porch. It gets a lot of algae or mildew or whatever you want to call it on there. And I really need to go through and clean that and restain it. But yeah. So here, it's really sunny, really beautiful, and I'm telling you, I finished weeding this little area, and I had to run and put all the things away, the lawnmower and all the things, and I was drenched by the time I got in the house. We are finally making it to the berry beds, and I was really excited about this. My husband, I thought about mulching this, and I was talking to him, and he said, what about pine straw? Because I don't want to really make a bed, like a flower bed or anything. I don't want to put an edge around it. I just want to be able to mow by it. And he said, why don't you do pine straw? Then it won't mess up the mower or anything. And I thought that was a really great idea. And I did check online just to make sure, because pine straw is more acidic, but they said by the time it breaks down and everything that it shouldn't really hurt the plant. So I'm hoping that's the case. But I'm going to get all of these weeds pulled up the best that I can, and then we're going to add some pine straw and hope that it just kind of takes out the rest of them. If it doesn't, it'll be fine. I'll rake it off, shovel it up, and call it a day. But I am trying so hard to get the front part of my house done, so that way I can move around to the side and the pool deck. I need to get through and get the pool deck cleaned off, pressure washed. I also want to add a grilling area that's a little better. And I also want to stain, which is going to be very time consuming. But I would love to get that done before the hot temperatures of summer. And those are my goals. So we'll see. I did spend some more time in the garden. I did not film it, but I did spend some time. I got potatoes in the bed right there that's closest to the berries. I had an extra bed. I rearranged a little bit and I had extra space, so I decided to throw some potatoes in there. I do need to get some more. I think I can fit about 5 more potato seeds in there. I made sure to dig down deep. I haven't grown potatoes before, so I'm hoping it goes well. I think it will, but I did make sure I dug all the way down to the bottom of the box. Plus, that one's mainly mushroom compost, so it was really easy to get to the bottom. And then I planted those. I got 7 in there, and I want to add 5 more, 6 on each side. I might have overcrowded them. We'll see how it goes this year and just go from there. But those are things my family eats, and I really want to grow things that my family eats. I also added another trellis. That's part of kind of rearranging the beds. By doing that, I've got the cucumbers and the green beans growing up the trellis, and then I can get the squash in front of it, and that gave me the extra space for the extra bed. This is my trellis. It's literally less than $10. It's furring strips and screws, and it is so easy, but I really like the way the one turned out. And it looks, is it the prettiest now? No, but it looks gorgeous. I love whenever it grows up with the green beans and stuff. It looks so pretty, and it adds some more privacy between us and our neighbors, which we have really great neighbors. Plus, they also know they can come and steal some stuff from the garden, so it makes easy picking for them. But I wanted to get the behind the boxes around this fence we did, and this fence line looks so much better after getting that done. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're at. Remember, today's a blessing, and I hope I see you on the next one. Bye, guys.